Time now for Ask the Expert. The new tax law is in effect, but only about a quarter of American workers say they've noticed changes to their paycheck. That, according to a new study by Bankrate.com. The new law allows employers to withhold less money from employees' paychecks, which means more take-home pay for many. And joining us live this afternoon, Brian Quant of Quant Burnt & Company, LLC. A lot of questions around this one. We were wondering why so many
I'm surprised by the number.
notice.
1 out of 4 don't know. Were you?
Absolutely, but it's actually higher than it has been in the past. It's not usually typically publicized because it doesn't really take into effect until next April 18th. So I think you'll hear more buzz about it next year about what the real impact was.
All right, so let's talk about that. Congress passed the tax cut plan at the end of 2017. You're feeling some of the impact of that now in your paychecks, but you're also filing your taxes this year. Don't conflate the two, right?
Exactly. There's not a lot of change, very little, in fact, that actually hit for 2017. The vast majority, 99%, is actually for 2018 and going forward.
So what should people be doing now?
Probably comparing and talking with your tax advisor, looking at your tax return. What was my refund or what did I owe last year compared to my wage increase or decrease in my withholding change? Because as you guys led off with, the withholding changed, so we don't want them to be underpaid for next year.
So you might want to make some changes then.
Yeah, you might want to
moving forward
revisit
through 2018.
Exactly.
That's always a key one there. So I just finished my taxes, did the TurboTax thing, and I was sort of looking at it because the big changes when I file in 2018 will be my home deduction, right, and my state taxes. So I'm trying to figure out, well, what will that number look like next year compared to this year, right?
Great point. In the grand scheme, the biggest change is all the rates came down 2 to 3 percentage points.
Okay.
So in the face, it looks like it's a big windfall. But there are some deductions like personal exemptions that are no longer allowed.
Yeah, or a cap on them, right?
So there's a cap
the
on
10,000.
Yeah. So a lot of those things in the grand scheme probably have some type of offsetting effect, or there's probably a max of 2% reduction in tax.
So is there a way to figure that out now? I mean, you just do some of the math on that. If you can only deduct up to $10,000, that's going to be the max you can deduct.
That's going to be the max, but there's a lot of competing interests. There's a higher child tax credit. There's a lot of different moving parts. So if you have a tax advisor, maybe just ask them, look at how does my 18 compared to 17 look, or at least look at your withholding in last year's tax return and figure out what did I get back for refund from 16, and is it going to be larger or smaller?
Yeah, I mean, do it now before you get too mired in 2018.
Yeah, because there's still time to change throughout the year.
The problem is I'm my own tax advisor, and I don't know the answer to that question. Maybe I need to go one.
You got to get a guy.
That's right.
There we go.
All right, got a question for our experts. Email them at asktheexpert@today'stmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail. The number is right there for you.